everyone in America should have one of these. What is this? Hello, 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 hello. To the people out there. Hello, hello. All right. I tell you, we're back. Now, not gonna be guaranteed. This might be the last time you see me in this suit jacket to the next time. I'm doing a series of these. Each time I get a chance to answer questions from people who send me their questions. And I've been getting the gang of them. I wish I could just show you. It's TV on screen. So I'm here again. Thank you all again for attending, coming through, having a moment, getting a chance to know me. Whether you agree or disagree, just note that I'm here trying to make sure that I convey the best person that I am to be the president of this United States. This approach hasn't been done because God gave me this approach. So because he did, does he guarantee me to be president? Nope, he ain't did that. But he guaranteed me to have this approach that many people have never done. And to be the forefront of this actual occurrence, to be the one to open up for his country, God's chosen people, this country of the United States. I'm on live, so maybe I could go on and add in a person live right now. Let's see how this goes. See if I can add a person live. Hope y'all can hear it.
What's up, Mr. President?
Hey, what's going on? How's it going there, sir? I am live. I'm actually recording right now as you speak to let you know that you are live on this record right now. And it is so just I have somebody in the building right now to let them know that this is authentically done and that we have somebody on the phone right now that asked me to give him a call, and so I gave him a call in because he has some questions he would like to address. Because we both gonna be running for president. No, we just messing with you, but definitely he has some questions.
I'll win. If I don't win, you'll win.
That's right. Yeah, if you can't hear him, if he don't win, I'm gonna win. If I don't win, he gonna win, but we both gonna win.
And then we can just work together, and that's it.
Yeah, it is. See how that sounds? It sounds so clear that all we have to do is work
just
together.
run for president. Everybody should run for president, and that's it.
Everybody should run for president, and then everybody can work together to make this country great.
There you go. Or forget the president. Everybody can just be the president. That's it.
Everybody be the president, he said. How about that?
Make it simple.
Make it simple.
No nonsense, no corruption. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, just simple. Just simple. Everybody president around here.
Simple. Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You live on that, so somebody might be trying to take your idea.
Someone's going to steal the idea. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
that's good. They can have it.
They can have it, he say. If y'all
my name
is Brad. Say you can have it.
I'm running for president.
Yeah, his name is Brad, and he's running for president.
No, Bradley GT.
Bradley GT.
Bradley, the first good time president.
Bradley GT. Bradley Good Time President. That's what he say. Bradley GT. Good time. GT stands for good time.
I'm glad I'm live. I don't know who's hearing this, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, So what I did was I've been reading the Constitution. But I told people that everybody should have the Constitution of the United States in their home. If they really are a true American and they really love this country, they should have the United States Constitution somewhere in their home. And if they don't, go find one and put it in your home. It's as simple as that. Have your Constitution. So as long as you know where you come from, you know where you are, and you know your rights in this country. Can't speak for the whole world, just this country.
We are a common law republic.
That's right.
And I have a common law handbook for jurors, sheriffs, bailiffs, and justices. It's a good little book. It's a good little accompanying book. Common law handbook for jurors, sheriffs, bailiffs, and justices.
There you go. Common law handbook.
Because they need to figure out what they're doing too, because they have no idea what they're doing.
They didn't got lost in the sauce over time. They really just end up just being in repeat and in a cycle to just be doing the same thing. They're just repeating what they feel like it was right. But somewhere along the line, it got wrong, and then the people who's doing it think it was still right, and they feeling they doing right, but it got wrong along the way, and they doing right on the wrong. So it's a sad situation.
All the time. Good people do bad things all the time.
And not knowing it, some people be just doing it and not knowing that is really bad. You know,
just think that's the way it is. Like
they just thought that's just what it is, like paying taxes.
There's no law said you got to pay taxes, but everybody does. That's because everybody said you got to pay taxes.
You've just been in a cycle of doing it.
It's like sheep going over a cliff. Yeah, you gotta go that way. Let's go this way. Everybody goes this way.
Let's just all go over this cliff.
I'll go this way.
Let's all just go over the cliff.
Yeah, let's go over the cliff.
Yes. Good area. It's just hey, there's a cliff over there. Hey, don't go by that cliff. What are you talking about? What do you know? Because I lost some people over there off that cliff. Whatever. And they just...
That cliff is so great, nobody ever comes back.
Yeah, that cliff's so great, nobody comes back. And when they go over it, they don't come back.
Hey, they don't want to come back. That's it.
Right. Yeah. And if they could, they probably would want to if they listen.
You'd be like, wait a minute, that wasn't really the correct way to go.
That wasn't the right way to go, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So what good question you have for me you want me to answer for these good people out here?
What's the first thing you would do if you became president?
Great question. What is the first thing I would do? The first thing I would do would be, a simple one would be I would thank God for allowing that process to be. Yep. The next one, I would smile. I would thank God and then smile. Well, I'll be smiling before, but I'm gonna be thanking God while I'm smiling. So I'll be smiling and thanking God would be the first thing. As far as what would I do as far as the country is concerned, I would address the country and ask them to go to their legislator the next day and give them their request on what they feel need to be done in their area, in their community. I will pose everybody with an action to go to their legislator or write their legislator or do that within that next day. Like, do that. Everybody needs to find out what it is each person and their constituents are doing and what can they do for them, and let them hear their cry and their problems and their concerns. And then that way it'll start the ball rolling immediately. That's what I would do.
I think that's important, because the more people know the people that are running the show, the better, and they can figure out whether they're actually doing the right thing or not. Because I don't think anybody that's running the country is doing the right thing by the people. They're doing the right thing by themselves. for themselves, but they were entrusted to. It's a trust, and they're breaking the trust.
Right. Agreed.
Every level, it seems like. And I think people just think they can't do anything about it. But I think that mentality is like, if you use that for everything in life, then why even get out of bed in the morning? It doesn't make any sense.
Dang, it make them be stunned to stay seated in the bed because they don't feel they could do anything. That is.
Like, you know what? Just stay in bed.
Wow.
See what happens.
See, and that's why I would ask them to get up, whatever their problems is, and get out there and go and make it known. Make it known. Get that feeling off you and give it to the ones that we are electing to have to deal with those situations, whether it's your city councilman, your state representative, your state senate. Should go and put it in their minds. Your council members, your mayor, all of them people, go and put it in their face and let them understand. Take it off, take that burden off you as the people and bring it and give it to them people that are in charge to make those decisions and to see what to do with it.
Most people don't know that the most powerful person in the community is the sheriff. Here, or anybody, doesn't matter who it is, governor, anybody. Sheriff is the most important person. So if you don't have a good sheriff, and he doesn't know what he's doing, you got to get rid of him.
Jeez.
That's the most important person in the community. Period.
We say period. I like that.
He's the one that's supposed to make sure everyone does what they're supposed to do, and that's it.
So
take an oath, uphold the Constitution, and that's it.
That's it.
No nonsense, no FBI, no this, no federal government, none of that nonsense. That's all nonsense. Complete nonsense. Federal government pays the governments to be in their debt. And that's it. So, got to get out of the debt of the federal government. Got to get out of their debt. All these states take government money for funds, for this, for lunch, for schools, for this, and blah, 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 blah. And the federal government's like, well, we own you now. You took our money. We own you, which we pay them
with interest.
They think they do. It's all presumption. They just presume that we're idiots and we can't do anything for ourselves. We're going to give you money, and then, you know what? Since we gave you money, we're gonna make you do this. That's the way it works. And the sheriff's supposed to be the one that says, hey, you know what? Nope. You're not going to do that.
Sheriff then lost his way then.
Well, I mean, everybody lost their way because everybody thinks that they're nobody, It's like, wait a minute. You're the kings and the queens. Start acting like it. Start acting like it.
What a major statement. You're the kings and queens. Start acting like it. Start being them. Start being that which you are.
Start telling them what to do.
Oof. Well, that's what you putting them in the office for anyway, to be able for them to go represent what you feel.
That has been played out. It's like every other game in the world. They play it out, and they bypass it. They overlap.
30 and 40 years in the Senate and the representatives. That's a long time, man. That's more than a regular career. How much more money you thinking you need to make? You 30 or 40 years in it, 25, 30 years in it. How much money you thinking to make?
Guaranteed they all have beach houses.
Of course.
Guaranteed.
How much money do you want to keep making? At some point, you'll go out being in that field for all of years. So you're just saying, I'm gonna die here. That doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna allow nobody at 40 years. You know how many generations could have came through and made a difference in 40 years? That's a lot. That's a lot of years. That somebody 35 years to be a part of the Senate and not relinquish that position. That's like saying that's almost the same our queen, the queen who just passed. Shoot, she was a monarch for how long? All them years. So if you're
Yeah.
in the Senate just as many years as a king, God, queen,
Yeah,
what is
no,
that saying?
it's akin to the king or queen or royalty, and that's why they have titles and
Yeah, but
royal
dog,
weddings and
40
those are-
years? Wow. How long? How long? You didn't want to let anyone come and try to see what they could do better for that community.
it's not
That's
because they're
pretty selfish.
government, it's because it's rigged. It's like once they get in, they can never get fired. They stay forever. They get all the benefits. They do whatever they want, and they never get in trouble ever for anything. Period. It's the best place in the world if you're a crook. It's you talk about paradise. That's what they're singing about when they're singing that song. That's a gangster paradise right there.
We so much. You talking.
1000%.
Oh man, yeah. Best place to work if you're a crook. That is not. I know people like that. We don't want to just say everybody in there is a crook, but I get the theory.
And the thing is, they think we're all crooks.
They do.
Everything we do, we're guilty of everything we do. Get a parking ticket, guilty. This, guilty. Sorry, you're guilty. Sorry, you got to go to court. Sorry, you got to take a plea bargain. Sorry, you're guilty. Period. It's like, wait, you guys are guilty.
Right.
You're guilty as
So
sin.
nobody sees nothing you do. So you don't get no. You don't. So you saying all the 30 and 40 years you done nothing wrong. So you liken to a saint then at that point. If you done nothing wrong in 30, 40 years in the corrupt system. Everybody else is corrupt around now. But it breezed over you. It never even touched you. No corruption ever touched you.
No, nothing.
Wow.
Can't even think about it.
That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it? It's amazing.
That's unbelievable. No corruption. You 30, 40 years, you seen people come and go, and you didn't have, nobody came and influenced you. So were you doing the influence to be in all them years? Usually a person who has tenure, they have a lot of pull. Usually that's how it goes. If I worked at a job for 30 years, I got major seniority.
I think the first thing you should do as president is just take I would do a review of every politician and just see how many parking tickets they've ever paid.
How many have they even ever gotten?
How many have they ever gotten and got out of? Or just what kind of crimes have they done and they got away with? Let's look at all that first. Let's look at the people that are really, see what they're really doing. See how they're really benefiting from the trust. They're the trustees. We're the beneficiaries. They don't benefit.